Hello, everybody. This is Grace on a Journey, and you are listening to Grace on a Journey Channelings. Welcome to the newcomer, and to those of you returning, my fellow travelers, welcome back. Today's title is Let the Cards Talk. And the reason why it is because I am going to go straight into the spread, and the stories will reveal themselves. I feel the reason why I was guided to take this approach is because one of the crosses that those with gifts bear is persecution. Persecution because what needs to be revealed for the benefit of all, there is a group that wants it to remain hidden. And if you do not align yourself to what they want, then they utilize repercussions and try to bring havoc into your daily life. But what I'm noticing is God is helping those that He called to continue to move forward by continuing to protect them from harm, evil, and from known and unknown enemies. God gives us the ability to know ahead of time what's coming, because there are those that are plotting, there are those with envy, there are those that are two-faced. And as much as there are those that want to demonize the ability to download information and do divination in this time. All right, I can only speak for this time because this is my experience this time around, right? In this time, God is using our gifts, those that He called. He's using our gifts for the light, all right? For use of raising up the vibration, all right? Not invading people's personal lives and not targeting anyone. It is just a tool to assist us. And I want to make it clear, if someone is called, if someone has a gift, and they reveal what is triggering you or making you feel uncomfortable, know that you can turn off the episode. You can ignore it. You know, when you are a leader or when you are someone utilizing your gifts, believe me, this road is not easy. There will be many of those who take part of opposition. But if you focus on God and you focus on what God called you to do, you should feel very much secure and assured that all will be well and abundance will follow you. Know that those that are just completing their soul's missions are not looking for enemies. And I believe you know that already. But the pretense that, oh, so-and-so is talking about me, so-and-so is reading about me, or whatever the case may be, that's you revealing yourself. That's not so-and-so. That's you revealing yourself. I, for example, if I come across a reader that is telling me what I consider BS, I know from the beginning they are not connected. I know from the beginning this is low vibrational. I know from the beginning I'm not going to waste my time. But I am granted free will so I can achieve that. God put us here to live life. This is a journey. And in truth, there's no such thing as a mistake when you change the perspective. If you understand when things didn't go away that you deem beneficial to you, that's an opportunity for you to learn from that example. And believe me, in order to arrive at certain spiritual plateaus, you have to experience a lot. And it comes in the pattern of ups and downs. So we also share the road to self-development. The goal is to continue to improve yourself. The goal is to admit, okay, this is where I could have done things differently. The goal is to finally make a decision that I'm going to choose to love myself from now on. No matter the consequence, no matter who I need to detach from, what I need to detach from, where I need to detach from. I need to stay in the energy that is beneficial to me. All right? You need to include yourself as you improve your life. It is not beneficial to you. And it is a lie from the pit of hell for you to subscribe to allowing people to use you as a doormat, allowing people to sabotage you, exploit you, giving them opportunities to kill you. No, you are not charged with opening up to that type of population. You need to protect yourself by all means necessary. You need to stay in that energy of protecting yourself, because you matter. It doesn't matter if others don't see it, others don't appreciate it, others don't believe it, but you matter. You matter because God thinks you matter. Know that there is opportunity for self-improvement, but it is a decision that you have to make for yourself. And I say that in love. So the first card is walking away. So there is an individual that is being led to walk away. In walking away, she was in the energy of love. She didn't walk away because she hated anyone. She walked away because she chose to follow God. He instructed her to. He instructed her to. He instructed her to. So she is in God's will. The next card, infidelities. So that's telling me this lady that's walking away is also walking away because it was brought to her awareness that there were infidelities, dishonesty, and danger in the atmosphere. This was brought to her attention by God Himself and those that support her spiritually from the spiritual world. It wasn't the he say, she say. It was the blessing of having guardians, angels, loving, high vibrational ancestors that assisted her in moving forward in the light. And when I see her walking in the light, this is so powerful. She left a part of her behind. A part of her was left behind. A part of her died. A part of her died. A part of her died. This is why, as she walked away, she took a glimpse back. And made peace with the fact that it was goodbye. And God called her into the light. In the light, she was healed. In the light, she was taught. She was taught to accept that sometimes life can be unpredictable. But you can still keep going forward. Because you are strong. You are of the light. You are love. And you are surrounded by the most powerful energy. That was assisting you, that is assisting you, that will continue to assist you to move forward, regardless of the infidelities, of the plots to kill, steal, and destroy. And there are several women in this card. And there are shadows, very dark shadows, but a variety of women. Some that are standing upright, some that are standing upside down. And the energy that's giving to me is the fact they presented themselves as upright. God, talk through me. I give you thanks. For the entire time they were upside down, but they presented themselves upright. And I will not neglect the opportunity to mention this includes six women. The number 6. The next card is choice. That is the choice that was made. To have this type of polygamous lifestyle. That was the decision. That was the option. There was a time that was taken for planning. And while planning, they discovered the ways that they could be deceitful and dishonest. But in the process of making that decision and choosing that option and planning, believing that they were ahead of what they considered a game, they were in illusion when they were in the belief that grass is always greener on the other side. They decided to go. They decided to leave. There was restlessness in that relationship that he left. There was detachment in that relationship that he left. There was withdrawal in that relationship that he left. Majority of the time, people don't just walk away. The relationship begins to crumble and crumble and crumble and crumble until there's no more to crumble. And you can simply blow away the remains in the wind. This woman had a bond with God. She has a tight connection to God. And when she was made aware of the infidelities, she said, God, I can't do this. You're going to have to fix this. I cannot do this. She anticipated for God to open the doors to what she truly deserved. Ashe. Next card is hostilities. When she made that decision, hostilities came about. That male that was being unfaithful was prepared for war with a sword. And the branches behind him share that he was accompanied by many. Many were rooted in that energy of war. And when I add 2 and 6, which is on the card, it's 8. 8 is in the energy of abundance. So the war is not due to love. In fact, there's no presentation of love here. It's due to abundance. The sword. He's saying, I'm ready to do whatever is necessary to arrive at this abundance. But he wasn't aware that God was still there. He was in the energy of self-belief. And that is a faux pas when you don't acknowledge, even in my confidence, I need God. Even in my confidence, I must remain in integrity. Even in my confidence, I must be in the spirit of truth. But his focus was on war. War for abundance. And the fact that he was at war for abundance is because it was never his. The abundance came with the lady that walked away, hidden in plain sight. The abundance died. Remember that? The abundance died. Your abundance died. And this is why you're in the spirit of war. Next card is Joker. This Joker is upside down. Financial stress, partnership, decision. So even in his journey to what he considered moving forward, moving forward did not come in the energy of love. Moving forward came in the energy of seeking abundance. Financial stress, partnership. There's financial stress because the goal wasn't met. What was temporary was not the desire or the intention of that man of war. Profit and loss. He went in the energy of profit that was going to be obtained, but he arrived at a loss. Next card is fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. This card is revealing Word came in. Word came in. There was communication. There was revelation. There was prophecy. But there was also free will. The same way the lady that walked away received word, received revelation, is the same way the man of war received revelation, received word, but he was in his free will. And he chose to make the decision that he felt would benefit him. All this to clarify, this was fair opportunity. Favoritism was not part of the equation. This was a test, pass or fail. Following that card, jealousy, ill will from people around you. This lady that had to walk away was not aware that ill will was around her. But in truth, she was aware that jealousy was around her. And that came by way of confirmation. Wow. Wow. I did not intentionally utilize the word confirmation. I was going to utilize the word communication. Confirmation. Wow. So I felt that confirmation coming. But the word that I was going to utilize is communication. Through communication with that man of war. That man of war was always a man of war. Always putting the lady that walked away down, downgrading her, comparing her, disapproving of her, belittling her, ridiculing her, not appreciating her, at a point disgusted of her. He was not aware what you give out is what the universe mirrors back to you. He was not aware that direction that perception, that decision would be an obstacle. And so the next card is conflict. fighting, arguments, opposition, aggression, territorial of the lady that walked away. Even though he is in the energy of war. Even though his goal is only abundance, is only what benefits him. Even though that's not God's plan. Even though it does not benefit us all. Even though that is not high vibrational manifestation. And so a blockage occurred. Clashing of egos. That masculine energy decided to bring chaos. Further chaos is what I'm hearing in the life of the lady that walked away. Even after she walked away, calmly, gently, respectively, never questioned what happened, never questioned why. Just surrendered to the eye of God. I trust you, God. You see what I don't see. If you say go, I will go. That came from the depth of her soul. Words have no meaning if action is not aligned. God connected with her from the inside out. So he had access and awareness of what was inside. What is inside my creation? What is the worth of my creation? What does my creation deserve? Is her heart light as a feather? And in truth, as this lady walked away, her energy was that of God changed the chapter. It wasn't how can I get revenge? God, help me change this chapter. But God approached her with another test. Even at her point of brokenness, He presented to her another test. Archangel Gabriel is right next to walking away. She was commissioned to be a voice of light, to speak in truth, to reveal what's hidden, to warn those in misunderstanding. But God, I'm healing. How are you commissioning someone in her brokenness with another test? God, do you know what it takes to do this? Do you know what it takes to share this experience? Do you know what ridicule I'll receive from this? Those mocking, those degrading, those insulting. God, you're asking me to communicate? Yes. The answer is yes. With no further explanation, the answer is yes. She opened her mouth. She shared her experience. She revealed it in the spirit of humbleness. But she was directed to do this to assist her in the process of healing. Although she was not made aware of that. She was just given a task. And sometimes that takes part of being a leader. There's a chain of command. And sometimes you are instructed with a task, with no explanation. Can you fulfill the task with no explanation? Can you fulfill that task on a good day or a bad day? Can you fulfill that task while being subject to rejection? Persecution. Can you? The next card is community. The community rejoicing. Because of their use of the darker side of spirituality. They're playing their instrument because they are in the illusion that they are setting the tone that they are ahead. Waiting for abundance. Because the next card is opportunity. So the women that the man of war was connected to in the energy of infidelity were also waiting for abundance. Abundance from the lady that carries the abundance. They utilize the dark side of spirituality to have her isolated. She became the hermit, as this was a process. In her solitude, in her surrender, in her self-reflection, she received enlightenment. And inner guidance. And decided to stay in the energy of I honor my spiritual self. Because she was in the awareness that she wasn't just body. She was mind, she was soul. And all of these parts are worthy. All of these parts make her who she is. God knew what her prayer request was. To live a joyful life. She was family oriented. Full of promise. And due to her connection, surrender, obedience to God, the hermit was in the awareness that the next chapter she requested was manifested. Even though she was rejected, she was deemed as less than. A woman of no value. God lifted her up. He lifted her up to living waters. He lifted her up to the connection of others that were also relying on the promise of God. The clouds were there. But the promise, the colorful promise, was also there. One hand holds another hand. And in strength, they move forward. To the flow of life. The next card is victim mentality. Negative thoughts. Self-imposed restrictions. This is telling me she had the option of being in those categories. But she chose the next card. Moving on. But that man of war in a company of those women that he was in the energy of infidelity with had the audacity to claim victimhood. Further negative thoughts. Even after the lady that walked away was gone. No attachments there. But still, they were in the energy of what I'm hearing. I'm hearing crucify her, crucify her, crucify her. And please be in the awareness that I'm using my inside voice. Because what I'm hearing is shouting. Because they were in communion with the man of war. They were cheering him on to use that sword. I'm hearing, for the goal of money. Just like that. Wow. Next card is the sacral chakra. With the number 36 on the card, I added to 9. Nine representing spiritual strength. You see her sacral chakra could lead the way to manifestation. Because in her high vibration, she was accompanied by spiritual strength. That is where the abundance lied. Inside. Next card. Someone who is bitter, manipulative, overly critical, and could be downright cruel. And it's being brought to my attention. She comes from the connection that the man of war had with those he committed infidelities with. Next card is death. And I recall saying earlier, your abundance died, your abundance died, your abundance died. But it was by way of those he committed infidelities with. You see, the lady walked away peacefully. She walked away without asking questions. She walked away even though she experienced misfortune in that connection with that man of war. That she was surrounded by the light because she was part of the light. And the light is the truth. And what? And what? And what? The light is the truth and the way. It was all being orchestrated exactly how it was fated to be. They wanted her to experience death. And fortunately for her, she was in the energy of, I'm willing to let go of a past version of myself. So even if their quote unquote spiritual request was death, she was given her wings to fly away. And granted spiritual transformation. And because of her letting go, to a sudden or unexpected upheaval, she was granted new beginnings. Because when God told her, detach, detach, detach from people, places, and things, and energies that are not in alignment with your highest good. She obeyed. And Archangel Gabriel didn't release in vain. She was in alignment with divine order. Next card is Angel of Love. Her strength was love. God, even though I'm being rejected, even though I'm being persecuted, even though I'm being degraded, I know you love me. And when I see the number 49 and I add it, that's 13. And when I add the 13, it's 4. That's foundation. Her foundation was love. In the connection with the man of war, she came in love. She was not aware that the man of war was in his mode of strategy to have access to her sacral chakra to manifest for him and those he was in infidelities with. God always rewards. You're either on the side of reward or consequence. Balance is the fruit of the universe. You're either on the road to karma or dharma. She was on the road to dharma. Because when Archangel Gabriel revealed and made her aware of things hidden, she listened. You see, she was given the same opportunity as the man of war, even as those he was in infidelity with. They were all given, I'm hearing opportunity in fairness. And I see a tornado. I can feel the wind. Opportunity came from the top. From the highest capacity. Of what? Abundance. It spiraled down. It spiraled down. It spiraled down. Who's going to obey? Who's going to pass the test? Who's going to remain in integrity? Who is going to be in truth? Who is going to follow me? And even though she was subjected, the lady that walked away was subjected with a tornado around her, even though it was accompanied with abundance. You see, sometimes you got to go through the fire. Sometimes you got to stand all by yourself. Sometimes the only place that is available to you with love is God. had a destiny. The lady that walked away had a destiny. She had a calling over her life. Yes, she was different. Yes, she didn't conform. Yes, the interest that she had may have not been the priorities of others. But she was made that way. To be in the energy of performing her task. Her interest could not be the interest of others because she was called to be a leader. A leader with a word. A word being necessary because it was hidden. She stayed in the energy of making time for God. Then a man with a good nature revealed his kindness. After the rejection, after the hate, after the exploitation, a man with good nature who revealed kindness walked into her life. See, when God asks you to walk away and you obey, there is a reward. Okay, Grace on a Journey. This is how I'm going to give you grace on your journey. Because I need your life to support your task. The man of war chose to be in the energy of war. The man of war chose to be with those he was in the energy of being in infidelity with. The man of war made his choice. I have a better choice for you. He is who is meant for you. Someone that wants you after others rejects you. Someone that honors you after others degrade you. Someone that supports you when others try to break you. You must stay on your assignment. You must continue to be the light. You must remain in the energy of love and joy. I will provide. Let me repeat that. I said, let me repeat that. You see, when God unites a divine feminine and a divine masculine, He, get that clear, provides. As He match makes, quote unquote, He looks for obedience. He looks for leaders. He looks for those in the energy of light. He provides. He provides because in that union, they are balanced. So they are in obedience. And they receive the fruit of the universe. He opens the doors. He gives the opportunities. He shows the way. And the masculine and the feminine in the energy of in divine align and receive. Receive what? What the man of war seeked. Abundance. I'm hearing compatibility. 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 He brings those together that want to work together. That love each other. That will stay actively in the energy of righteous war. I said righteous war. Righteous war if need be. Are you brave enough? Can you trust enough? Are you bold enough? Can you stand up front? Will you crumble? Will you be a traitor? Will you be a liar? Will you stand together in this commitment that I am blessing? The angel of love being present. The man with good nature who revealed his kindness manifested each other. As he was praying for her, she was praying for him. In his location and in her location, God saw that I need to bring them together, because they will support one another. They will believe in each other. They will stand up for each other. They will defend one another. Righteous war, righteous war, righteous war, if need be. And in his support for her, she continued the task she was commissioned to, which is creative expression. And she offered her talents to those known and unknown. To the community that was trying to take her down. She offered hope, wisdom, clarity, she offered keys. But because she was commissioned by God, she can only offer. She can't shove it down your throat. She can't take your free will. She can't beat it into you, because that would not be in alignment with God's will. She cannot manipulate you, even by way of spell work, because that is not in alignment with God's will. She cannot blackmail you to comply with her demands, because that is not in alignment with God's will. The keys that were offered and offered and offered were rejected and rejected and rejected. But the man who revealed his kindness, and the lady that walked away progressed in a caring connection. And because I add the number 1 and 4, which is 5, that's change. God brought change to her existence. God brought love. Love. God brought himself. He brought wisdom. Strength. Power. Loyalty. Fearless. I said he brought fearless. The energy of fearlessness. How did that energy arrive? By way of God. Why be in the energy of false expectations appearing real, in the energy of fear? When God put you there at the right time, in the right place, with the right connection, surely we thrive, because God said. God is the authority. In the same way, you are the authority in your household. And you make the decisions. Your children who ask why will get that response. I said, because I said. Because I said. That's why. I am not here to win a popularity contest. I am not here to fit in. here to conform to your man-made rules. I said. Whether you approve or disapprove, whether you come in peace or you come in war, whether you come in truth or you come in lies, whether you want to fight and you want to die. Because I said. Next card. Contradictions, hesitations, man of war. I need another strategy. The abundance is in the lady that walked away. Failing to use logic. That the abundance being made is by way of a caring connection. The abundance being made is by way of a caring connection. The abundance being made is by way of a caring connection. And so they harvest. So in his attempt for abundance, with his illusion of a sword, he comes in the energy of fight and die. Why? Because God said. Because he revealed revelation to you. Because you neglected the revelation. You dismissed the revelation. You diminished the revelation. You were giving opportunity, fair opportunity. And you made your choice. So how can you righteously be at war with the harvest of a caring connection? With the harvest of a caring connection. With the harvest of a caring connection. They worked for it. They earned it. Repeat, I said it. They worked for it. They earned it. Repeat, I said it. They worked for it. They earned it. Repeat, I said it. When God sends you on a mission and you decline, what is your value? How does God determine your value? After you decline, where is your value? What purpose are you? Is your will aligned with my will, aligned with the benefit of others? Is your will aligned with my will, aligned to the benefit of others? Or is it to the benefit of you and those in infidelities with you? And those entities that you serve in darkness? That you bow down to, that you bring offering to, that you obey, that you obey, that you obey. Who is your God? In truth, who is your God? In truth, who is your God? Next card is enthusiasm, good news. Inspirational speaker. Courageous, energetic, optimistic. The abundance is in her. The abundance is in her. The abundance is in her. I'm hearing, did you see the value in her? In response is anxiety. And when I add the number 1 and 8, I get 9. Defining spiritual strength. Anxiety, what for what? Where is that stemming from? Because in God, she has the power of manifestation. In God, she's supported. In God, she's loved. In God, she's nurtured. In God, she is provided for. In God. I'm hearing, in God I trust. Anxiety. I see a window, and through the window is darkness. Thunder, a storm. Anxiety, because that's what you see through the window. The man of war once saw greener grass on the other side. Now, as he looks through the window, that same window, he sees the storm warning the storm coming. The storm affecting. What he manifested. You see, the man of war came with unrighteous war. And infused darkness, confusion, manipulation, exploitation. And the universe mirrors it back to him. And the universe mirrors it back to him. And the universe mirrors it back to him. That is automatic. That is without effort. That is spiritual law. Anxiety, why? Next card. Love and happiness. So you mean after I came in the energy of war, after all those that I was in infidelity with to make her jealous, after all the planning and the strategies that were put into action, she's now unbroken? She found healing? She arrived at promotion? I'm hearing because I said. Problems lifting. The problems that were directed to her, the sabotage that was directed to her, the theft, the murder, the destruction that was directed to her, is now being mirrored back to that man of war and to those he was in infidelity with. But what I find interesting, right after love and happiness, home comes making investments. And the making investments card is in the pile right before caring connections. You see, there are more than one ways to make investments. It is not only in the energy of currency. Pay attention, in the energy of currency. In the energy of currency. Investment comes in form of energy. What energy have you employed? You see, the investments are now coming into fruition. By way of manifestation. Inheritance. After abandonment. Planning. Next card is the 7th chakra. The crown. The downloads. And when I add 4 and 1 is 5, representing change. Believe me. Archangel Uriel and Archangel Gabriel are instrumental in direction. No, I know you plan to make the right turn. But I need you to make the diagonal turn. Because this is the strategy of the enemy. Because we are made aware before you decide. We are given revelation before your strategy of destination. In fact, the next card is Joker. In the energy of humor. So even in the energy of war, even in the union of those that you commit infidelities with, your karma, not dharma. Your karma, not dharma. Your karma death, of the abundance, that you strategically walked away from to call in jealousy. You see, that was the strategy to make her weak, and everyone could see and enjoy that comedy. Oh, you really thought it was you and me? It was a pity you didn't see that you never meant anything to me. My mind is on the money. The money's on my mind. Jokers come with jokes. Jokers come with games. Jokers are laughed at. Interestingly enough, the next card is the moon. The Joker was in the energy of illusion, deception, anxiety. Manipulating others to misconception. Bringing them to the energy of insecurity. You see that lady that walked away? She's not to be trusted. She's evil. She hates you. She said, but she doesn't know you. She doesn't even know you exist. She doesn't know your name. But she said, yes, and she said this too. She emailed this too. She threatened this way too. You mean she did that after she walked away without asking questions? You mean she had access to you and those women in infidelity with you after she walked away? You mean she knew the women you was in infidelity with too after she walked away? Which now brings you to karma. Instability, anxiety, fear, insecurity, misconception. The universe mirrors what you send out. But this isn't fair. I was in misconception. I was not told that the abundance was in her. I was not told that I would forfeit if I walked away. I wasn't told that I needed to be faithful. I wasn't told if I shouldn't kill her. I wasn't told if I shouldn't lie to her or lie about her. I wasn't told. It's unfair. But Archangel Gabriel was there. when it was revealed to you, what would happen to you? It was all the truth. No lies, no misconceptions, no illusions, just truth. She entered the connection with love and truth. She walked away from the connection with love and truth. Love of herself, love of God, love of those who loved her back. She exudes the energy of truth. She walks in her truth. Balance is the fruit of the universe. She's supportive, she's caring, she's loving. She's bold. She's courageous. She's fearless. She walks in her truth. She's not hiding from you. She's just obeying what God told her to do. Detach from people, places, and things and energies that are not in alignment with your highest good. This is the union I am providing for you. This is the caring connection that I'm providing for you. This is the change that I am providing for you. And in that, you have to remain in the energy that you came in with. Love and truth. And remain in love and truth. And forever will be in love and truth. Because I said, the world, next card, the world will be offered to you. Manifested, so shall it be. Is it in alignment with you, with me? Does it benefit us all? So shall it be. Next quote, next card. That's interesting. I was going to say next card, but I heard next. Well, I didn't hear. I said next. Well, yeah, I did hear. I heard it and I said it. I heard and said next code. So that means God wants for me to reveal that one of the reasons why those of the light shall fulfill their destinies and remain in victory one of the reasons is our communication in code. And so you can spy with karma. You can send monitoring spirits with karma. You can you can hack with karma, but I said heart, and I was going to say hack. Manipulate. You can manipulate with magic and spell work the hearts. Taking away free will with karma. And because I said it shall not come to pass, because you chose in the time extended to you, you chose. In the allotted time extended to you, you chose. The women that you were committing infidelities with. The women that assisted you in the killing, in the hunt, in the sacrifice. Your abundance died. She left that behind. She transformed and came into the light. Her connection to you is a lie. Because it was all left behind. She left the matrix in time. The same allotted time you were given. The same allotted time you used for laughing. For gambling, for abusing, for lying, for smearing, for degrading. That same allotted time. For spying. For congregating. For persecuting. For sabotaging. That same amount of allotted time. And what you do gets mirrored back to you. It's universal law and the truth. And so as she receives dharma, you now receive karma. Abundance. Next card. Fertility, prosperity, sensuality, wealth, comes with responsibility of creativity. Creativity that is anointed. Creativity with my signature. Creativity that pleases me. As she gives, she receives. That caring connection gave. Originally, she gave. That caring connection made investments in each other. That caring connection is who I recognize of union. Is who I recognize as a union. Be careful of the lies they tell, is what I just heard. Next card is yin. Yin and yang. When I add the number 2 and 2, it equals 4. 4 representing foundation. Their foundation was in the energy of give and receive, in the energy of masculine and feminine. Yin and yang. Balance is the fruit of the universe. Healing energy is what they are in. Creativity is what they are doing. Fruit is not being harvested because the lady walking away and the man who showed his kindness both came in the energy of love, not war. And that is the energy I approve of because I am love. Next card is prosperity, gifts, potential, reward, given for inspiration, have you fulfilled your commission, man of war? Did you show love? Did you share the light? Did you inspire each other and those around you to do what's right? The lady walking away. Is now in a new initiative. In passion, growth, action, always starting something. Because she remained in alignment. But the next card is indecision. Indecision. And what I find so interesting is the man of war came in the energy of 8 when I added 2 and 6, representing abundance. And on this card of indecision, the number again is 8, revealing the man of war is still we're not talking about acting, pretending. Saying. We're talking about subconsciously still in the energy of indecision. Because the focus is money. And abundance is not necessarily money. Abundance comes in many forms. Good health, gifts, talents, support, connections, abundance. Abundance because she earned it. Abundance because God said it. Abundance because she was rewarded with it. I'm hearing, you are not God. You are not God. Let me clarify that for you one more time. You are not God. Confirmation. Thank you, God. I am what I am. I am that I am. Next card, sad, disappointment, divorce, separation, breakups. Victim of another person's betrayal. A major disaster of some sort. Comes after indecision. I'm hearing procrastination is decision. But I asked for more time. But I did black magic to delay. To put roadblocks. To manipulate. While being in the energy of decision. And still receiving the judgment of separation. What is not of God will not be accepted. And in the presence of the enemies, of those who attempted to murder the lady walking away, they are witnessing the outpouring of God. The love of God. The celebrations of God. The yes to the manifestations in alignment to God. And in this we learn a lesson. God said it. And I was just told now, although confirmation, although I originally planned to title today's episode "Let the Cards Talk," I was just told to title today's episode "Because God Said." Because God said. Following that, strength and support. Partnership. The women in infidelity with the man of war wanted separation. But they have overlooked the fact that the energy that they were in was never loving. It began and ended in exploiting. There was no strength given. It was denied. There was no support given. It was denied. There was no partnership because the lady walking away was meant to be sacrificed. Yes, she was meant to be sacrificed. And now we arrive at the next card, which is action. Freedom. She walked away, taking off. Hard work paying off. Solution. We can all be happy now. Solution, we can all be happy now. Solution, we can all be happy now. Because the women who committed infidelities with the man of war manifested separation. As that is what they believe to be the direction for making abundance. And so after separating from abundance, the illusion of abundance died. The next cards I'll be reading is because I was so impressed of how the message was revealed. After shuffling, the cards came about in the order of events. Right after each other. The first card shared a story. The second card continued the story. The third card continued the story. All in sequence. And so I was guided to share this with you, to show you what God can do. I never have to request, can you tell me what energy the man of war is in? Can you tell me what energy the ladies in infidelities with him is in? One, because I don't have time for that. Two, because I never did and I never will. Three, because all the information is still revealed. It is revealed to me because I'm called to speak. And bring awareness to the community. Confirmation. That God can see. What you're hiding in secrecy. Don't get it twisted. You're being watched. The best part of being in the light is the feeling of safety. Knowing that you're being watched. And the energy that they come in is love. There is no fear, no discomfort, just assurance and love. Yes, I'm being watched too. Being surveyed on if I'm doing what God told me to. You see, he continues to stay in the energy of fairness too. If I disalign, it's not going to be fine with me. So I take my time and ask him to guide. Okay, so in this stack of cards, the first card is patience. You see, to remain in God's will, you have to surrender to divine order. And that requires patience. That's a key. Next card is the thinking man. Still focused on abundance. That's all it is. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. This is bringing to our attention that the focus shouldn't be on abundance, it should be on healing. The garden and the gate. Be patient and wait. Wait your turn. Wait with self-respect. Wait with truth. So you can take part too. Next card is action. I see you now. I'll run after you now. We have a contract. That was the next card. Binding is not a contract. Lying is not a contract. Love spell is not a contract. Karmic soulmate is not a contract. God separating is not a contract. And that revelation is the next card, broken heart. The energy you put out in the universe gets mirrored back to you. And that is the lesson being taught. Let us learn. Door to spirit. I'm hearing your healing. Should be your focus. Connecting with the Holy Spirit will assist you with that destination. Because God said separation. You are now commissioned to finding your own way to your destination. As I have created a union that will not be subjected to disruption. Next card, door to personal healing and happiness. Is that your focus? Next card, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Spell work, manipulation, theft, attack. Is what the lady who walked away experienced and is experiencing. You see, they don't want her to see. But they forgot that she is multilingual. Even in code. So information still arrives with or without the third eye. And in her case, she was gifted with sight. And manipulation will put you in strife. Stop while you can, because that would be wise. Because she sees through my eyes. I'm hearing, do you want your eyes? Or not? That is the question. Next card, Healer of Angels. Wow. I was going to say Healer of Ages. God wanted me to say Healer of Angels. Yes, there are earth angels that are healers. That are humble. Resourceful. Available to assist those that come in the energy of love. They are not contracted to those in the energy of war. In fact, they are being instructed to detach from people, places, and things and energies that are not in alignment with your highest good. That is not part of your contract. What is your portion? This card makes me smile. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Always on protective mode. I'm thankful. Next card is envy. Envy for the ability to manifest. Envy for the downloads received. Envy for fertility. In continuity. Envy. What you put out in the universe is what the universe mirrors to you. And so we arrive at the card of financial constraints. So, the man of war and the women that he committed infidelities with were on a mission to bring financial constraints to the woman that walked away. But God told her to walk away. She is not responsible for your addictions. She's not responsible for your children. She's not responsible for your lack of budgeting. She is not the lamb that will be sacrificed. That lesson was learned. And she will never return. Because she let that go. And let it burn Yes, she let it burn. All the hate, all the sabotage, all the ridicule, all the lies, all. She let it burn. And she walked away. Next card is Blossoming Abundance. That was fate. I'm hearing man-made destiny. My God. Man-made destiny is no competition to God's destiny. And she claimed it. She is it. And she remains in it. I'm hearing forevermore. Angel of balance. The energy you put out in the universe is the energy that mirrors back to you. So in your illusion of winning, in your illusion of victory, in your illusion of superiority, balance brings you to reality. Next card is Woman Holding a Heart. In the energy of love. 4 + 4 is 8. Love is God. In God there is abundance. Her love harvested abundance. Next card is 3rd chakra, Archangel Samuel. Motivation. Ideas. Inspiration. Afforded to her because of her connection. And she obeyed and moved in another direction. Wow, the next card that comes after moved in another direction is Daughter Value. So in her obedience, in her willingness to change, in her wisdom, she obtained the next card, Victory. Next card, Storm Warning. Who will the storm affect? I'm hearing who has the karmic debt. Wow. My Lord. I said, who will the storm affect? Then I said, who had the karmic debt? The next card is woman holding a coin. And I just heard the stolen coin. Confirmation. Right as I was saying it. The stolen coin. Storm warning. Storm warning. Who is holding the stolen coin? And from the representation of this card, it is also being brought to my attention that she partook part of crown manipulation, third eye manipulation, root chakra manipulation, solar plexus manipulation. Oh, she's been busy. She's been busy collecting stolen coins. Next card is the Sun. So as she arrived to her destination of storm warning, the lady that walked away into the light is now in the Sun. And has found happiness. As her prayer requests begun. She has adjacent possibilities on her journey. And there are those that want to attach to her because of number 5. They see the change in her. I want to continue to exploit her. She's progressing. I need that energy. Not understanding the next card, the Temple Path. Her abundance lies in the connection she has with her spiritual walk. And what is brought to her awareness, which is the next card, Goddess of the Moon. Privileged information. And the number 5 plus 2 is 7, representing spirituality, perfection, in direction. Comes in abundance through her revelations. Man holding a coin. This is a spiritual man. 4 plus 3 is 7. Cornucopia. Balance is the fruit of the universe. So the next card is deceit. The 2 and 5 is 7. So that's telling me deceit. Two and 5 is not telling me it's deceit. It's telling me it's representing spirituality, right? But the deceit is telling me that it is originating from the darker side of spirituality, because it's deceit. Dark magic. What are they after? Her confidence, her security, her connections, the benefits of her root chakra, the benefits of her solar plexus, abundance, and everything else available to steal. Next card is Magician and the Mirror. The thinking woman. How will I protect myself today? I know that I have the ability to manifest. And I am not going to settle for anything less. Next card is strategy. All enemies are all tied up. 2 and 3 is 5. Okay, so that's change. They once tied her up, but now they're all tied up. Angel of strength. Again, 5 plus 0 is change. There's a shift that occurred. Appreciation. Daughter romance. Man holding a heart. The end. I enjoyed today's reading. I hope you did too. Be well.